Hey Wellness fam, how you guys doing today? So today, this is for my runners, okay? Or anybody who wants better hip and leg mobility. But we're gonna do the top 3 mobility moves that's gonna help you move better for your running. So before we get started, feel free to like, share, or save before or after. But I do wanna know one thing. How are you feeling today? Are you maybe a little tired? Maybe had an intense workout? An intense work day? Or are you excited? Are you energized by what's to come? Well, however you're showing up today, I am glad you are here just to take care of your body. So I like to get some breathing in. So let's have you close your eyes. We're gonna breathe in for 5 seconds. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath for 3, 2, 1. And let it all go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you guys can open your eyes. So, first things first is we're gonna do a little hamstring activation. I've noticed this is weak in a lot of people, and especially my runners. My runners tend to be more quad or the front of the thigh dominant. So we're gonna lie on our stomach. Warning, if you cramp easily, you might cramp during this, so I'll show you some modifications. So the goal is to bend your knee as much as you can and lift up and back down. You only wanna feel it in your hamstrings and your glute muscles. If you feel it in your low back, you are lifting too high, you're probably doing something like this, that don't count. So come try it with me. You'll be here, squeeze as much as you can. I already feel it and I'm not lifting much higher than this. And back down. If you notice, oh, I'm cramping, then come bring that knee straight a little bit more and then try again. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Bend your knee as much as you can, lift up, and back down. And every time you come back down, sometimes your knee likes to straighten. So I always tell people just to keep bending the knee as a reset. Back up. Good. Just hold it for about 3 seconds. 2 more times. Okay, now we're gonna switch sides. Bend as much as you can, now lift up. How's it feeling for you guys? Think of 2 more. If you're cramping, remember you don't need to push as hard. And there's a progression to this, so if you guys want to see the progression, let me know in the comments and I'll make another video. Remember, you should not feel this in the back, so be aware of that. Last one. Awesome. So now we're gonna come up. We're gonna do some ankle rockers. So what that is you're actually gonna have your foot forward, and the goal, so you can see, is you want your foot to be in line with that bent knee, and you're gonna bend forward, hold for 5 seconds, and release. Sometimes if you have like a table or some pole to hold, you can like pull forward to get a little bit more. Now if you look at my heel, you want to keep that heel on the ground. So we're not doing this. It's all moving in your ankle. hold for about 5 seconds, and come out. A progression for this, you can just curl your back toe, but you see how it's a little harder to keep your heel down? So you can come here, move it forward until you can keep that down. Plus your other toe gets a nice stretch. Now, if this is too hard for you, a way to modify it is what I just did, but with this staying flat. You will just bring your feet forward in here. And then come back. We're gonna do 3 more. So rotate forward and hold. And over time, you'll notice you'll be able to do it a little easier, a little bit more motion, like range. Okay, let's switch sides. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so my toe is in a line, my heel is down. Okay, we're gonna go forward. You can always use your hands too to push yourself forward, keeping that heel down. Got 3 more. Rock forward, hold. Okay, so how'd that feel on the ankles? If you have any questions about it, let me know in the comments. And last but not least is for your hips. So these are 90-90s because your front leg makes a 90 degree and your back leg also makes a 90 degree. The goal is to be able to sit without using your hands, but if this is your first time and you're realizing, oh, I'm really stiff, if you need to offload, whether you're here or even just a little finger touch, that's okay too. So you can be here. If you want, you can stretch forward. The front leg, you should really be feeling that in the glute in the back. That when you stretch forward, if you look at me, my chest is up. I'm not rounded. That takes out the stretch. So chest open, chest up, and lean forward as if someone's pulling a string from your chest. Okay, now to get to the other side, we're not just switching legs, we're actually gonna windshield wipe to challenge our hips. And now my front leg is my back leg and my back leg is my front leg. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Chest up. You should be feeling that on the outside hip. But if you're tight on this leg, you should probably feel it there too. Okay, come back around. Also, if the rotation part is difficult for you, feel free to put your hands on the ground and you can work on it that way. One more time on both sides. Okay, flip. Three more seconds. Okay. How did that feel for everybody? I would say keep note of it, and then the more you practice this, notice if it gets easier, if you're like, oh Dre, what's the next one? Speaking of, if you want a progression for this, because there is a harder version, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll make that for you guys. But that is all I have for you today. I hope you found it helpful. And of course, any questions, put it in the comments, but like, share, subscribe, and I'm excited to be on this mobility journey with you. Wishing you well.